Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video we are going to talk about category. This is our systematics lecture number 6th, I guess, or 7th. I forgot. Okay, so we are going to talk about category. Now, do you know about taxonomic hierarchy or taxonomic classification? Taxonomic hierarchy. I know you are familiar with kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Okay, so this is the taxonomic hierarchy. And what is category? Category are these groups which are present in the taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, in simple words, what do you say? That all the categories, they contribute the taxonomic hierarchy. These groups or these classes, these are the categories. How do we define category? We define category as it is the you say it designates a rank in the taxonomic hierarchy. It has some level, or it is the class which is present in the taxonomic hierarchy, which helps it taxonomic classification. So now what is included in the category? Species, genus, family, class, order, kingdom, phylum, all of these are the categories. So in simple words, we can explain it as in which class you guys are right now. Suppose it's BS zoology semester 7th. Okay, so this is the class. Now this is the category. The class is the category in which you guys are placed. Okay, we say in the species category. Okay, species taxa are placed. Species taxa are placed inside the species category. So do you remember in the last lecture when I talked about the taxon? In the second aspect of taxon, I told you about that genus is made up of species. Okay, genus is made up of species, and inside the species, when the species get distinguished or differentiated from each of them, then they are given as the different name, and they are known as the taxon. Okay, when we talked about this concept in the previous lecture. So here it is clear that these are the categories: kingdom, phylum, class, or families, genus, species. These are the categories. And when we talked about the species category, then species category, it is the class. This category, it is the class, and in this class species taxa are present or placed. Okay, it means the members of this class are the species taxa. Now if I talk about that category, it is an abstract term, and I hope you guys know about what is abstract noun. And when we talked about taxon, we said that it is the concrete zoological object. Okay, concrete zoological object, or I told you about the concrete noun. So category, it is the abstract term, which means we cannot see it, or it is not the object, it is just the abstract term. And category, obviously it is the name of the class. Kingdom, it is the name of the class. Phylum, it means these are the classes. These classes, these are the categories. And in these abstract terms are the concrete zoological unit or the concrete objects, which means in these abstract terms are the concrete terms, or in this category, in this class are present the species taxa or the taxon. All right, so there are the 20 or more than 20 categories, 20 or more categories, and you can see on the screen all of these are the categories. Okay, so like kingdom, phylum, subphylum, class, subclass, order, suborder, these are all the categories. So in these 20 categories, scientists divide them as into three groups. Okay, these 20 categories, they are grouped into three groups. Now what are those groups? The first one is the species category. Species category, obviously we know the species category, this one, the smallest level one. Okay, this this is the class whose members are species taxa. It is the infra specific categories. Now what are the intra-specific categories? These are the categories which are present within a population. Now this is the population which constitutes of the species. Okay, so within the species, when there is variation is seen, or where there is some distinguishable differences or any kind of differences. Okay, so these are known as the infra-specific categories, and the example of it is subspecies. We will clear our concepts about subspecies in the upcoming videos. And the third is the higher categories. Now, what are the higher categories? Higher categories are the categories above the species level. All right. So these are the higher categories. So we have divided the categories into 3 groups out of 20 groups. Out of 20 categories, we divide them into 3 groups. Species category, which includes the species taxa, intraspecific categories, which are the distinguishable population within the species, and the higher categories, which are the categories above the species level. So yes, here it is the concept of category. If there is any problem, you can ask in the comment section, and in the next lecture we will see about the species concept, and I hope this is clear. So bye. And if I talk about the second one, it is the it is the of this flu.